Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad you see the charm in it. I mean, it is pretty much a glorified PV, picture video. I don't really know what the letters stand for, y'all. But I'll take that, because I am one person, and animation actually isn't something that I consider myself to be like, it's not something that I can like, it's not something that I consider a skill, but I think drawing is a skill. For me, I consider it a skill. I don't consider it a skill for me. I need to finish my sentences. This is my problem, guys, is that I don't finish fucking sentences because my brain moves quicker than my mouth does. You guys have realized this by now. It's painfully obvious. ADHD mood. I don't really talk about like the stuff that I like go through like mentally, like what I go through, but I think ADHD is like the most painfully like obvious one, so like I don't really try to hide it or anything. It's like crippled me throughout my life. So, especially to those who also have, I like didn't get diagnosed for it until I was an adult, which explains a lot about my childhood and something that's like painful. I felt that, yeah. I mean, I did get checked for it and it came out negative when I was a kid. And my mom, actually, I recall her getting really upset because we didn't have a lot of money back then. And I said, "Mom, can we please get me checked for that?" Right? A bit of a deep backstory, but I don't really care. I'm pretty open about it. I recall feeling really bad about it. And then when I got older, I got checked again, and the results came back and they're like, "Dude, you have like intense ADHD for like, and you've like had it your whole life." So yeah, that's the truth. Kind of a heartwarming thing though is that I was able to get the help that I needed for my issues because of music. Back when I was just a teacher, I actually healthcare situation is difficult in Japan. The way that mental health care is like taken care of here is very different than it is in other places in the world. So I actually couldn't afford to like take care of myself mentally when I was just a teacher. And then when my music from Alcatraz started getting big, the first thing that I did was turn to get those issues solved. Yeah, it's because of music that mentally I'm being taken care of. So it's extremely sad though for people that didn't like get what I have, you know? Like, what is it there? So basically, I mean, I only know because I was a teacher. But you get, if you're a teacher, it depends on who you work for. If you work for the JET program, usually you'll get some form of healthcare through your agency because they're for the government, right? They're the only assistant language teaching like group agency that operates through the government. So you get healthcare through them. When I worked for the JET program, I had healthcare, and then I switched to a different company, which did not have healthcare. And so I had to go get what is called basically countrywide national healthcare, which people that don't apply don't have, like, for example, a company paying for them. Everybody pays for that monthly. So you still, you know, you pay for it. It's mandatory. You have to have it. But it doesn't cover certain things. For example, therapy? Fuck no. Fuck no. Absolutely not. How much though? To be honest, I'm going through a bit of an issue with my healthcare situation right now. So I don't really know, but I don't know how much it is in numbers, like numbers wise. Also, if I gave you like an estimate, it might reveal like how much money I make. That's... We overshare a little bit here. I'll tell you I have ADHD, which is something everybody fucking knew. like legit ass everyone could tell. But I can't let you know how much I make, sorry. That's a secret. That's a secret. Nah, but I've been able to manage it really well. Anyway, I'm able to take care of myself now. A lot of that has been me, like, learning how to control. I feel like it's something that I didn't know that I had to learn to reel in when I was younger. I would have loved to know. It's so weird thinking about back in the day, being in, like, high school, for example, and, like, kids were like selling Adderall all over the place. Like, oh yeah, here you go. I don't actually need it. I don't actually have ADHD. I faked the test so that I could get the drugs. And then they sell them to people. And then I'm like, I hated that shit. Yeah, cringe. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yup. Business kids. Where I come from, that happened all the time. They studied for that test. They sure did. They knew how to make some money. That's cringe. So bad. I knew some kids like that. It's pretty common, honestly. That boy, that was Elon. Ray, stop. You're gonna kill me from laughter. You went to a school like that too? Yeah. Certified bra moment. Yucky. The only test you need to study for. Just imagining kids like actually going out of their way to like fake tests like that. I got really psyched out taking that test, to be honest, because I felt like as I was going down the list of like questions and stuff like that, I was thinking to myself, well, this is true, but if I answer this, then are they going to think that I'm faking the test? And so it got me in all kinds of mental gymnastics where I don't feel like I was answering properly. I gotta think of another way to do it, to be honest. God bless America. Hate that feeling. It's like, do you lose focus often? I'm like, if I say fuck yes, which is the truth, are they gonna think I'm lying and then not give me the shit I need? I guess I'll go middle. Are you gonna take an IQ test as well? I've never taken an IQ test. I might have back then, but I don't really remember. I just remember feeling like shit and like I'd wasted my parents' money. They should tell you there are no trick questions. That would be helpful. Buckins a day!